February 23rd here in Canada. I've got some spare time. I want to talk about Trudeau's latest here with the Chinese influencing, I'd like to set that somewhere, influencing our both 2019 and 2021 election. This was a leak from CSIS. CSIS is like the equivalent of our Canadian equivalent of the CIA, Canadian Security Intelligence Service. So it was leaked to global news and global national, I think it is, which is weird because the global is, they accept money from the government, the same as CBC. Well, I'll come back to that. Trudeau has denied any knowledge at first, and then he said, well, don't worry about it, everything's, who you voted for is who you voted for, and it's not an issue. And then he said this, he said he's going to find out who the leak at CSIS was, because this upsets him. Well, hell, so it should. This should be the scandal that brings his government down, finally, because there seems to be no refutation that both of these elections were influenced by the Chinese government. Now, I won't go into much detail about what it was all about. The ridings where a seat might be lost by a Liberal member of Parliament to a Conservative member of Parliament, excuse me, money was dumped in. That's kind of, the condensed version of it. Our public safety minister, Marco Pinocchio Mendicino, just absolute word salad. What he said was just absolutely nothing. A bunch of words. That was all it was. So yeah, anyways, Trudeau's bottom line is he's mad somebody leaked this from CSIS. Well, now think about it. It's 2023. We go back to 2019. That's 4 years. So, obviously, there are people at CSIS who are awfully sick of Trudeau, and at his bought and paid for media as well. Whoa. And we see different subject matter almost, but we see Liberal cabinet members, some of them, not many, expressing in different ways that they're not so happy with Trudeau. The populace certainly isn't happy with Trudeau, but this one should be the one that brings this government down, should it not? See, what do you think in the comments? And being as I'm rambling and have a minute here anyways, the Chinese influence has been in the Trudeau government from day one. He was in power 4 months when he sold all of our gold reserves to China for $50 an ounce when it was like $11.50 US an ounce. The Chinese police stations that are here in Canada, the Winnipeg Bio Level 4 Security Lab, Chinese scientist scandal, the fact that Chinese business interests, he sold a lot of our mineral resources in the far north to China. They can have their own police or military force to protect their business interests without even informing our police or even CSIS or the government or anything. I mean, to say he's in bed with China is, well, it's true. It's straight up talk. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll be keeping an eye on this for you. I just had a moment to kill, a few moments actually, because the way the lot's laid out and the minimum amount of snow, John's far busier than I am. I have a little lax period here. He's fighting his way through a narrow slot there. He's got to back out carefully. We'll see if he comes out with his bucket up again, just because I can. But that's the end of the, yes, yeah, he's got to come out with his bucket back up. Woohoo! Fun, wow. Anyways, that's the Trudeau scandal of the day. Well, there's one every day, isn't there?